Greetings, everyone. Father Jimmy. Hope you're doing well on this 7th day of August, and it is Wednesday, the middle of the week already. So once again, as we look at today, we see that we have actually two optional memorials today that we celebrate. Saints Sixtus II and his companion, who died in the year 258. So Pope Sixtus II was one of the first victims of the persecution under the Emperor Valerian. Felicissimus and Agippatus were two of his deacons who were executed with him. Sixtus governed the church from 256 to 258, and his name is mentioned in the first Eucharistic prayer, what we call the canon of the Mass. We also have a second optional memorial today in our Roman calendar, St. Cajetan, who lived from 1480 to 1547. Cajetan, with the future Pope Paul IV, founded the first congregation of clerks regular, a new form of institute which corresponded with the needs of the time. Trust in God was its principal rule. Its members were forbidden to ask for alms, and it depended entirely on the spontaneous charity of the faithful. Such was Cajetan's zeal in seeking the salvation of souls, that he came to be called the hunter of souls. He died in Naples on this day, in August the 7th, in 547. So turning to our readings today, I'm just going to read from our Gospel, Matthew chapter 15, verse 21 through 28. At that time, Jesus withdrew to the region of Tyre and Sidon. And behold, a Canaanite woman of that district came and called out, "Have pity on me, Lord, Son of David. My daughter is tormented by a demon." But he did not say a word in answer to her. His disciples came and asked him, "Send her away, for she keeps calling out after us." He said in reply, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel." But the woman came and did him homage, saying, "Lord, help me." He said in reply, "It's not right to take the food of the children and throw it to the dogs." She said, "Please, Lord, for even the dogs eat the scraps that fall from the table of their masters." Then Jesus said to her in reply, "O woman, great is your faith. Let it be done for you as you wish." And her daughter was healed from that hour. Well, in the passage immediately before our gospel reading today, the Pharisees confront Jesus, complaining that he and his disciples failed to keep the traditions of the elders. And Jesus responds with great passion, calling the Pharisees blind guides who lead their followers into a pit. The gospel of today opens after the heated confrontation, saying Jesus withdrew to the predominantly Gentile territory of Tyre and Sidon. Perhaps the resistance he has faced has moved him to seek rest and prayer alone. Yet as he arrives, another person confronts Jesus, this time a non-Jewish Canaanite woman who seeks the aid of Jesus for her daughter. As Jesus is fully divine and without taint of imperfection, we need not detect impatience or ridicule in Jesus' voice. Yet the fact that the woman asked for scraps from his table indicates she might have perceived his weariness. Jesus is moved by her response and offers her those last scraps. The scraps from the divine table are always available to every human person. They are more than sufficient. How often do we find ourselves like this, tired, emotionally spent, and wanting to be alone? When we feel like we have nothing left to give, we too are often called to offer our last scraps, recognizing that the grace of God flows abundantly even through our meager efforts. Well, I hope your day is going well as we move through this week. Let's keep praying for one another. God bless you. Take care.